Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Pawan, and today we are diving into one of the most exciting parts of cybersecurity, red team tactics. Whether you are a student, aspiring ethical hacker, or just curious about how professionals simulate real attacks, this video is going to break it all down for you. So grab a notepad and let's get into the top 10 red team tactics every cybersecurity enthusiast should know. The first tactic is called reconnaissance or simple recon. This is where red team gather information about their target before launching any attack. There are two main types, passive and active recon. Passive recon involves collecting data without touching the target system, like checking LinkedIn, scanning public website, or using tools like Shodan. Active recon means they interact with the target directly, using port scanners like Nmap to probe for open doors. Think of this like chasing a building before a heist. Next up is social engineering. This is about manipulating people instead of system. Red teamers may send phishing emails that looks totally legit, or pretend to be IT support to trick employees into giving a password. They might even drop USB drives in parking lots. It's scary, but it works. And that's why testing it is so important. Once the recon is done, the social tricks are in play. The red teamer goes for initial access. This could involve exploiting known vulnerabilities, using stolen credentials, or brute forcing with passwords. The goal here is simple. Get inside the network. It is like getting a copy of the building's key and unlocking the front door. But just being inside isn't enough. Most regular user account cannot do much damage, so the next tactic is privilege escalation. Red teamers try to become administrator or system level user. They might exploit poor configuration or find credentials stored insecurely. This is where the attacker level ups, from being a guest to owning the system. Tactic number 5 is persistent. Imagine breaking into a building and secretly installing your own hidden doors. So that's what red teamers do. They install backdoors, create hidden user account, or set scheduled tasks so they can return even if original flaw is fixed. Once persistence is in place, red teamers move sideways across the network, and this is called lateral movement. They might hop from one computer to another looking for a big prize, like a domain controller or sensitive database. They use tools like PSExec or RDP to do this quietly, and they try to blend it into a normal traffic. To control all this compromised system, they set up something called command and control or C2. It is basically a remote link between an attacker and a system they have hacked. It allows them to send commands and get back without being detected. They often disguise this traffic to look like normal web browsing or DNS request. If the goal is to simulate data theft, the next tactic is data exfiltration. This is when red teamers move sensitive information out of the target environment. They compress and encrypt files, then send out in small, sneaky ways, sometimes even through Dropbox or Google Drive to avoid setting off alarms. Red teamers don't want to get caught, so they use tactics to cover their tracks. This includes deleting logs, clearing command history, and disguise malware as harmless files. A good attacker leaves no trace, and red teamers practice this to see how long it takes defenders to notice, if at all. And finally, we have reporting. This is what separates red teamers from real attackers. After the simulation, they document everything, what worked, what didn't, and how long it took. They share this with the blue team and management so the organization can fix vulnerabilities before real attackers find them. And there you have it, tactics every cybersecurity enthusiast should know. If you are serious about learning cybersecurity, understand how attackers think is essential, and drop a comment below if you want a deep dive into any of these tactics. Until next time, stay curious, stay secure.